All right, this is the unboxing of the Asus Tough Gaming motherboard, 850M B850M Plus Wi-Fi. This is going to be the new motherboard of my new build for AMD AM5 socket. So let's have a quick unboxing and see. We have here the instruction manual, the Wi-Fi external antenna. So this is good. Let's open up here and see. This is the main star of the show. Let's have, oh, it is a bit heavy. That's good. So let's have a quick look under what else comes with it. So we have some SATA cables right here. So I think we've got two SATA cables here that comes with the motherboard, which is good. We have some screws here for some setup. So here we have some thermal pads for your NVMe drives. So this is useful if you have especially single-sided NVMEs, and then we've got two more to get you covered on the remaining two other slots there. What else do we have here? We have some instruction manual. Oh yes, of course, we have the important stickers, and so if you just want to pimp up a bit your motherboard, your computer PC case afterwards, so they've got you covered with the branding here, which is all very good. So now let's quickly have a look at the motherboard. So it's a bit on the heavy side, which is always like a premium quality coming from Asus. So my last build was a very long time ago, so 2012. I was rocking an Intel chip back then, 3770K, I think was an unlocked, yeah, Intel chip, very old. And now I'm going to be using an AMD. So I'm just going to turn this around so it's facing the correct side. Orientation, there you go. So yeah, this the board looks really nice. I'm going for a full-on blackout build, and I'm going to just have RGB on my two RAM sticks here. So do check my other videos. I'm doing the unboxing and commenting on all the different parts of this future build, and then of course I'm going to be doing a video on the build itself. So do check, come back and check on the channel, or subscribe if you want to get notified. So we've got three M2 drives, NVMe hard drives here. So you got the PCI 5 M2 NVMe here, and then PCI 4 here. Now the good thing to note here though is the 5, you're going to get the full bandwidth of the PCIe 5.0 times 4 channels bandwidth, so which is great. So that will work very well, like with a drive like this. It's fully compatible. However, just remember one thing is that you have two other NVMe type times 4.0 drives. And the interesting thing to know here is that if you populate the M3, the third one, with a drive, it will share its bandwidth with the first one. So you're going to have a drop in performance. So that is a bit of a bummer. I didn't know that. I just kind of was reading the instruction manual the other day before doing this build, and I actually saw that. So if some of you are planning on doing, let's say, a RAID 1 off of the NVMe, so you were planning on maybe putting two drives in here, NVMEs, and doing a RAID 1, so that you would have like backup storage, and then you just like run your main operating system off of this one, off of this drive, you're gonna lose half of the performance. So from 16x, you're going to go down to 8x. So from a 16 gigabytes per second theoretical speed of the 5.0, you're going to drop to 8 gigabytes, which still, to be fair, is pretty fast. So it depends what you're doing, but just I think it's important to know that if what you're trying to do. I personally am going to go. I mean, if I knew this, maybe I would have considered another board. I just don't want to bother myself and return it. It's no big deal that much at the end of the day. I got this for a very good price, like 220 euro something. I think that is fair. But what you do have here is you've got four SATA 3 inputs here, which is great, because I'm planning to add two 8 terabytes of RAID 1 3.5-inch hard disks. 7,200 RPMs, and those are going to be my main storage area for my personal NAS solution, and also for all of the video editing I'm doing. Actually, I'm going to be building this rig for one of the reasons to do better video editing for this channel. So you got your 4 RAM slots here. I believe it's 256 megabytes max total memory that is compatible. On this model, you have A1, A2, B1, B2, and you always want to use A2 and B2, so the gray ones right here, because they have the shortest path to the CPU. So in terms of speed, these 2 slots will give you the best. The 2 gray slots here on this board will give you the best speed. That's why if you look at people who are making builds on other videos, they're always putting, never populating to get dual channel, because you have 2 pathways to the CPU for memory speed. That's why you want to use the A2 and the B2, but always refer to the manual of your motherboard manufacturer to understand which channels are dual channels and which one will give you the best configuration. So then, yeah, you got, honestly, like the build is very, I mean, that's what it is, Asus, right? So I've just had made like 2 builds or 3 builds, and I've always used Asus, so I can't really comment on the quality of other manufacturers. But once again, Asus is not disappointing me here the least. And so yeah, and I think you have also this release mechanism for the graphic card when you put it here. This is the PCI 16, the PCIe video for the video card 16X connector. So this is where the graphic card will be going in. So yeah, so you got your power, I believe, power cable here for the motherboard, here for the CPU, I believe here. I mean, it's been a while that I haven't been made a build here, so I would just need to freshen up a bit on the different connectors all here. But you have all of your different connectors right here. I believe this would be where the power would be. Well, you have your USB here apparently, and then I think the power is going to be right here. And then you've got your audio and the other fans right here. And then you've got the other CPU controllers. So overall, very sturdy card. Looks very nice. Has a back plate too. Right here, like so, that you can see. So I believe that there will be some need maybe to remove, maybe with the Noctua D5, sorry, the Noctua D15S that I'm planning to put on this. I believe you'll have to remove these also. So yeah, it's going to be, I hope it's going to be a good fun build coming up. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Do check in on my other videos if you want to get more information on the other parts and just to see how the overall build goes. And always drop a comment. I'm always interested to getting feedback. And I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe.